So I just had someone pretending to be an employer that I applied at, trying to talk me out of my social security number. Nobody needs that before you're hired. Some of them want it, but none of them need it. I absolutely never go through a process where it requires that I do that ahead of time, because whenever I did that, whenever I was younger, I've actually had my identity stolen just applying for jobs.
It's the wrong week.
Chris, stop. I know it's the wrong week. I'm taking a look at it. I'm making sure because I see a redo. And I'm looking at the other stuff. Stop trying to get me not to look. Why is it that you're telling me that you did extra assignments whenever the one that I put you on isn't even done?
Which one was it? Remember, this one was not done, and I had to go to my tablet for it.
There's no way you did 3 more of these while I was on a 20-minute phone call.
These two was easy. All I had to do is just click on it.
You know, if you fail the test, you're going to be in more trouble. Because if you skip the schoolwork and you bomb the test because of it, which is a test of your knowledge. Christopher!
Yes?
You know better than that.
This one
I know you were clicking on it to see if you could get it to register done.
I can't do it on my tablet.
Chris, I've watched you do it with some assignments.
Life cycles of plants.
Stop arguing with me.
I can't see it.
So try it on the laptop.
No, it'll work on the laptop.
So go do it on the laptop.
That's why I wanted to go
Chris,
to the laptop.
let's do it on the laptop. Anyway, there are so many scams out there. This was some guy with a heavy Indian accent. Between his equipment failing out and his accent, I could barely understand him. And at times he spoke so fast, it was like he was going blah, 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 blah. And I'd have to ask him to slow down.
See, that is actually done on my tablet.
Chris.
What? See a
Chris, stop. Chris. It's pending. It's pending for a reason.
Oh, probably because I have to sign in.
Also, maybe because you have a nasty habit of just clicking on things and trying to get them to stay done without doing them. This is why you're not supposed. This is why I get suspicious if I go do something for a short while and you're suddenly done with a bunch.
I don't know.
How many times have you been caught lying?
A lot.
A lot is right. Every last redo is one that you have to improve your grade on before Wednesday.
Before Wednesday?
Before we even think about coloring the carport.
The carport?
And drawing on it with chalk.
Now those are done.
No, they're still pending. If those come up incomplete, we're not going to color the sidewalk tomorrow. And we're not inviting your friend over to help. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
So if there's anything that you need to go correct in there, I suggest you go do it.
I'll be right here to prove I'm doing it.
Chris?
Yes? Why are you stuck right there? Oh! I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi. Remember, this is not the right one.
Chris,
Yes?
I don't need you to make a show of doing it. I just need you to do it and pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we switched away from doing Time for Learning for a while.
I'm going to those school
Because
books.
you have a nasty habit of trying to fake it out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the scary thing is that I actually recognized the name of the manager that they were talking about and a bunch of other stuff. They were just really shady. Like, this is something that should go through, like, my job coach and stuff.
Mom,
This is...
I'm doing it. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do all these. Before I even think about clicking that arrow.
So someone, and he was talking about, and he actually slipped up at some point and said, I can't complete your profile without it. And I'm like, the fuck? There are people legitimately preying on people who are looking for work.
Dear Lucas, what's weathering? Sincerely, A. Flatland.
They don't give two shits about the people that they're hurting.
This word?
Weather. It's weather. Right, Mom?
Weather.
Uh-huh.
That's a start.
Well, you already know
Let's
the answer.
brainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to tell you for?
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is easy for you.
Rain. Then the next one, if I remember, is temperature.
I'll tell you what, you get the rest of the way through the 3rd grade stuff, and you can take a look at 4th grade math.
Oh.
I know you want to see 4th grade math.
Uh-huh.
Chris likes math.
Next is weather hat over time.
Weather